Hello everybody and welcome to the chassis variant series of myself, Critical Rocket. We're on the Hellspawn and we're also on the first videos on the channel in 2018. Yay! So we're kicking off here with the Hellspawn hero mech, the Paralyzer as it's known in MechWarrior Online, though it's actually a very slight modification of existing hero mech known as the Halperin in Battletech's universe, used by a pilot of the Crucis March Militia. It's exactly the same build as the one from the Battletech books. The differences between this one and the one in the books is that the book version has a trio of coolant pods, which, although we have Cool Shot, isn't quite the same tech, though it functions in kind of the same way. And it also has Angel ECM instead of Guardian. Angel's a slightly more advanced version of Guardian ECM, which isn't in MechWarrior Online. But outside of that, the build is exactly the same, and thus I pretty much count the Paralyzer as the Halperin, as it's very, very effective. It's a powerful hero mech, I found, even in its default loadout, but its hardpoint configuration is quite good. 6 energy hardpoints spread across the arms and the side and center torsos, giving it quite a lot of options available to you as a player. The missile hardpoints are both high-mounted hardpoints, which means if you switch out the rocket pods, you actually have some pretty high-mounted SRM launchers, or LRM launchers, or MRM launchers. I actually think this mech would probably work better with something with MRMs, because of the high-mounted positioning of the pods. They kind of work a bit like Mad Cat missile bunny ears, or catapult bunny ears, essentially, as you can just about expose the top of your mech for the cockpit, launch them and back down without showing too much of the mech. Obviously, one of the big downsides of all of the Hellspawn models is that these all come with XL engines, which is probably something you want to remove immediately, especially in a mech like this with 45-ton weight range and not particularly well armoured. Even in the universe it makes a note of saying that it's barely adequate as far as armour is concerned for a 45-tonner. That said, I do really like the hero mech. If you have the spare mech credits sat around, it's not a bad one to pick up. I very rarely recommend heroes for real cash, and I wouldn't say go out now and buy it, but if you do have spare mech credits that you've saved up and you're looking for a mech to pick, this could be a good contender. Like as I said again, you don't have to pick it up, but I am making a note of showing this in the chassis series purely because it is pretty much a canon hero design that's been shown. I've found that the rocket launchers are phenomenally good, as they're 2 rocket launcher 20s. It has 4 ER mediums and 2 ER smalls. You can alpha strike multiple times with the lasers before getting close to overheating. You've got more than enough speed to be able to quickly reposition, and it's even though I do have an XL engine in this, it doesn't actually suffer that much in the way of side torso deaths. I actually get killed more from center torso deaths, which is pretty good. So yeah, for that reason, I would say it's a pretty damn good mech. Obviously, outside of the XL drawbacks, all the Hellspawns do have issues with the fact that the arms are low slung, so you do have to be aware of your positioning when firing those, but the missile hardpoints do counter that, I'd say, minor drawback. Obviously, it's also equipped with jump jets, so it makes it quite maneuverable. And as such, yeah, I would definitely go for it if it's available. I've said that multiple times now because it's quite fun. I had a laugh, and let's see. This was actually a pack that was gifted to me by Dr. Bike. He gave me it a little while back before the mech come out, a couple of months beforehand. Oh, Death from Above on the Highlander. Bong. So I'd like to say thank you very much, Dr. Bike. Had a lot of fun with the Hellspawn. Again, like the Thanatos. Not really a mech I was really hyped for, but when it's out, it's actually surprisingly fun to play. Even with XL engines, I must be one of the very few people out there who run Innisphere XL engines now, and that's purely because of, hey, if that's what it comes with, that's what it comes with. But yeah, it's good. It's a nice chassis. Do like the Hellspawn. I think 45 tons is a sadly maligned weight class, the same as 40 tons in MechWarrior Online, but you can get some pretty good mechs out of that weight class. So I wouldn't write them off, and the Hellspawn I think is a good example of that. So this round is yeah, I think this one's pretty much burning down. I did accidentally have the comms left on for this one, so if you hear any like weird noises in the background, that was just some of the comm chatter from some of the other players in the game. Obviously, with me ranting over it, you won't be able to hear them properly. Yeah, I left it on because I was using it, I think, in Faction Warfare when I did a stream of that. If you watched that not long ago, before New Year's. So this one, I think, is wrapping up. So I'd like to say thank you all for watching. Hope you all had a good New Year, or if you're still sleeping off the effects of a New Year's party that you may or may not have had, and you're just trying to get some extra Z's in before life turns back to normal for everybody and we'll have to go back to work and such. So yeah, have a good one, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!
Target spotted.
Target destroyed.
Command is happy to hear of your success and
Don't
achievements
game,
on the
guys.
surface.
Happy New Year.